Circumference. Let's discuss Chapter 8, Lesson 5, Solve problems involving circumference of a circle. Mainly we are going to talk about the main parts of a circle, investigation of the ratio of circle, circumference of the circle, composite shapes, perimeter, and how you can find the diameter also. To revise the basics of a circle, we need to know the terms circumference, diameter, and radius, and we need to identify them on a circle and calculate the circumference using formula. So first let's discuss about the main part of the circle. See, this down is called circumference and this is called radius, and the line is passing through the center and touching the end point of the circle is called diameter. We can find the radius using the formula half d. D stands for the diameter. Diameter equal to r. Diameter equal to 2 times r represent the radius. The small letter r represent the radius and capital D represent the diameter. So look at this. Here our radius is half diameter. The diameter is 10 centimeters. So what will be the radius? It will be the half of the diameter. It will be 5 centimeters. In this case, this already provided the radius is 2 centimeters. Then what will be the diameter? It will be 2 times r, d times 2. 4 times d equal to 2 times r. So 2 times 2 will be 4 centimeters will be the diameter. If radius provided, how we can find the diameter? If diameter provided, how we can find the radius? These things we already discussed right now. Now we know the circumference is actually the boundary of the circle. O is the center of the circle. Diameter is measured from one edge to the other passing through the center of the circle. Radius is measured from the center of the circle to the edge, from here to the end point, from here to the end point, from here to the end point. So we have a circle investigation. We have to construct a table shown below to enable us to record ourselves. After that, our investigation. To find a relationship between the diameter and circumference of a given circle. The question is, how can we measure the diameter and circumference? The diameter is the largest distance between one side of a circle to the other passing through the center of. We know that. So we have to use the ruler and you have to check it. And to find the circumference of a circle, we have to use a flexible tape measure. So take a tape measure and put it around the circle, read off the measurement. Or you can roll along an even surface. Look at this. This is a starting point and this will roll like this, and this length will represent the circumference. So from the starting point to end point, one complete rotation equals the length of the circumference. So you have to be careful about slip also. Okay. Circle investigation, you will get the value. You can enter like this. This is an example for you. So look at this. The calculation will show here. See, C divided by D. This is the important part we have to check. So after this investigation, you will find using your result write down in your own words an approximate relationship between the circumference and diameter for a given circle. The circumference approximately equals 3 and with diameters. Actual value is 3.14 something, which we write as pi. Is pronounced as pi. So C equal to pi times D. Circumference equal to pi times diameter. C stands for circumference, it stands for diameter. So we can say pi approximately equal 3.14. Now we have know what is circumference and we know diameter and we know the radius. And we are going to identify that on the circle and we have to calculate circumference in the formula. We know the circumference, we know radius, we know diameter. Calculating the circumference. Let's check an example. Find the length of the circumference. or perimeter of each circle. Here the diameter already provided is 10 centimeter. We know the formula C equal pi times D. Pi times 10, so 3.14 times 10, it will be 31.4 centimeter. And here D equal to R. First we are converting this one to the diameter, so it will be 4 centimeter, and C equal pi times 4, 12.56 centimeter will be the circumference of the second circle. Calculate the curved part of this shape. Look at this. This is actually the quarter part of the circle, right? So we know the curved length will be 1 over 4 pi times d. Circumference of a circle, we know pi times d. This is quarter, that means 1 over 4 of a circle. If you have complete circle, this part represents the quarter part. So to find the curved length, we'll use 1 over 4 pi times d. So curved length will be 1 over 4 times pi times the diameter. We know it is 12. Why it is 12? The radius is 6 meter, right? So we know if its radius is 6 meter, the diameter 2 times r. So it will be 12. So we replace the d with the 12. So what will be the value? Curved length equal to 3 times pi. It will be approximately equal to 9.4 meter. Now you have exercise, page number 444, exercise 4. Here we are going to discuss about composite perimeter. See, the perimeter of a semicircle, find whole circle, then we'll half it. To find the perimeter of a quarter circle, we'll find the whole circle, then quarter it. Composite perimeter, find each perimeter and add them together. Let's check the different examples. Find the perimeter of the semicircle. Semicircle means half circle. See, the solution, we'll use the formula P equal half pi d plus 20. Why it is like this? Half pi d. We know the formula, the circumference of a circle is pi d, right? But here we have only the half plus the diameter, then only it will be the perimeter, total length. Okay, not only the curved length, we need this length also. That's why we added like half pi d plus 20. So we'll replace the value, d is 20, and when you are solving, you'll get pi p equal, or perimeter of the figure equal 10 pi plus 20. That means p equal 51 centimeter. Now let's check the quarter. Here this is the quarter circle, I mean the part of the circle. So we'll use 1 over 4 pi d plus 8. See, plus 8 plus 8. We'll use it because the total, we are finding the total length. So perimeter this plus this. So finally your answer will be 28.6 centimeter. Now look at this. How we'll find the perimeter of this shape? We have half circle and we have rectangle. First you have to find the perimeter. Will be 3 sides. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, and the semicircle. So p equal 5 plus, here it will be 5, and 20 plus this also will be 5, plus this will be, as you know, half pi d, right? So half pi times d will be, look at this, 20. So finally your answer will be 61.4 centimeter will be the perimeter of this composite figure. Now we have exercise, page number 445, 5 to 8. So after this, you are to able to understand these all things. Now we are finding the diameter. We know we can easily rearrange the circumference formula so that we have the diameter d on one side. We know circumference equal to pi times d. D stands for diameter, c stands for circumference. So you have 1 minute to rearrange equation. What will be the answer? Remember, change side, change sign. So d equal c over pi. To find the diameter, from this we can find d equals c over pi. So So look at this example. Find the diameter of each circle given the circumference. In the first case, the circumference is provided 62.8 centimeter. In this small circle, the circumference is equal to 15.7 centimeter. You have to find the diameter of them. Let's check. We will use the formula d equals c over pi. We know 62.8 over pi. You will get the answer 20 centimeter. We'll replace the pi equal 3.14. Same way, we are finding here c equal 15.7. So we'll replace here. It will be 5 centimeter. So look at the diameter will be 5 centimeter. If the diameter is 20, what will be the radius? Of course, half of this one, right? 10 centimeter. Then we can say here that radius will be 2.5 centimeter. Here radius will be 10 centimeter. Now try practice 9 to 18, page number 445 to page number 446.